ZBrush has grown an arsenal of hard surface brushes. Let's cover a few. The Move Infinite brush projects through your mesh, grabbing and moving any and all geometry behind your brush. It's best used in profile views with perspective disabled for accuracy. Try combining the Move Infinite brush with masking for some interesting effects. The Polish brush slightly sands down your surface to an eventual flat plane. Holding the Alt key on your keyboard while brushing will pull the surface upward towards you. Switch between both to suit your polish needs. The H Polish brush is a much stronger version of the Polish brush, delivering fast planar sculpting that will clip its effects as it meets other hard edges. Also, holding the Alt key will pull its surface upward. The Flatten brush produces planar results like the Polish brushes, along with the ability to flatten smoothly across any kind of edge. The Planar brush is great for making somewhat flat areas actually flat. ZBrush will average an area under your brush and pull polygons and range down towards this plane. Hold Alt and pull polygons upward towards this plane. Planar is a useful but difficult brush to master. The Trim Dynamic brush is an aggressive brush that works fast and offers quick edge beveling, simulating damage or just simply decimating the surface of an area. By default, the layer brush's size is linked to your tablet pressure, but temporarily disabling your tablet allows this brush to create simple and clean beveled strokes. The Chisel brush set features a collection of brushes well suited for creating a range of hard surface seams. Remember, holding the Shift key allows you to create easy straight lines. In this demo, we're going to turn this sphere into a geometric heart-shaped pendant like the preview in the corner. And I'm using the Move Infinite Depth brush here to shape things out. And now from a 3/4 view, just using a regular Move brush, continue to pull and push things, just trying to establish the base form. And now coming in here with the Polish brush just to smooth things out, just to get things a bit rounder as well. Just changing my camera view and polishing from down below and up top as well. I don't need it to be perfectly smooth because I'm gonna come in here and make things all faceted using the Trim Dynamic brush here. I'm just tapping around with a fairly large size. This is a good brush to use to create hammered looking dents on a model, maybe a metal damage. So all sorts of tricks with this brush. It's real handy. And now I'm just kind of reshaping some of these by re-tapping them, create new shapes. And now zooming in here with the Flatten brush to make these a bit sharper and continue to reshape some of these poly shapes here. And now to the H Polish to make things even sharper at the edges. It's a standard brush for getting things to look real crisp like. Just move that all the way around. Take all day making things all nice and sharp with that. And now for the Planar brush, I'm just going to do a small section here, and it's just sampling the area under my brush, pulling everything in range upwards. And if I hold Alt, I'll pull things down. And it gets real tricky when you get in towards edges that meet. need to have some serious precision and get really tight results. But when you do, they are really sharp. Not a brush I use a lot, but when I do, it comes in clutch. Zooming in here, shifting between standard and holding Alt, pulling up, pushing down. That is the planer brush. Now let's move on to the chisel brushes. Just going to perform some test strokes. Now with the chisel tip, brush tip 2, just holding the shift key so we can create some quick straight edges. I'm just going to run this along the edges of our gem pendant here. And after a while, your gemstone will look something like this. And now we're going to move on to the next step. We're going to use the layer brush. I have to disable its tablet sensitivity. This will ensure that I maintain a consistent thickness and depth in my layer brush. And using that shift key once again, I'm just tracing each shape, adding this extra little extrusion for each one here. This set of brushes is a must-have for hard surface sculpting. Be sure to play around with each brush to get a feel for it, as well as its results they offer. In the next clip, we will cover curved brushes. See you there.